So, shall we kick off with Rhea and Io?
Yeah. Main event of Evolution.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
I think it's going to cook.
This match will go. I feel like it's going to steal the show, and that's why it probably is going to main event.
Yeah, I think it's going to steal the show as well.
Yeah. Um. Who's winning though?
I think Rhea will win it, to be honest.
Do you think?
Yeah.
To be fair, it's one of those matches that I'm just gonna sit back and enjoy. I won't be mad who wins and loses.
I don't think I'll be mad if Io wins, but it makes sense because Rhea's a big superstar, and I think she's the one who takes the company forwards.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, she's literally the face of the women's division.
Yeah. I think to go as far as she's the face of the company right now.
Yeah.
And again, I said this before. Evolution needs a talking point. Maybe having the biggest face of the company win the world title,
Yeah.
cash in potentially. But I feel like something dramatic is going to happen.
So I don't see Naomi cashing in on Rhea or Io.
I feel like it's going to happen at SummerSlam.
Yeah, for
We'll
sure.
see on.
It's it's definitely going to happen between Tiffany and Jade.
Yeah. If I don't know, we'll see what is announced on Friday as well. If Tiffany has to defend her title, but yeah, I definitely think it's going to happen at SummerSlam. Jade versus Tiffany.
Yeah. Um, all the spoilers I keep getting, I just scroll past them.
Yeah, I've seen. It was my fault. I didn't look for it, but I went on X and I saw one thing, which we knew was going to happen anyway. So I'm not too mad about it. I don't know if they won or lost. Again, I'm not going to say anything. So, but I've
But
seen.
I saw one thing and I really wasn't happy about it.
Yeah. Well, we'll discuss it on Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, TikTok for me on Facebook ain't that bad. Like, I don't really get anything, but it's just Twitter for me for the
I'll just
sport.
get the odds, spoiler. I'll just scroll past it.
Yeah.
Anything about WWE at the moment, I do not watch.
Yeah.
Even if it's not about Friday, I just don't take that risk.
Yeah, I feel like until Friday I might just focus on the women's Euros. Like
Yeah.
I'll probably go live throughout most of the day to watch the three games.
Talking about the women's Euros, I think Finland and Iceland are playing.
Yeah, it's 0-0, but Iceland have a player sent off.
Yeah, got like 20 minutes left.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Should we? Sorry, give me 1 second. Do we talk about um the first match of the evening?
What was the first match of the evening?
It was the Judgment Day
Oh,
versus
against New Day, weren't it?
New Day. Yeah.
Trying to work out. Do you know, this is why I hate doing this Wednesdays because I forget.
I have the highlights on so I can like kind of scroll through.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. We have the Judgment Day versus the New Day for the tag titles. It was a decent match. Like it was a match no one really was interested in, but it was a good watch. Um, Finn Finn pinned. I think it was Xavier. Yeah, Finn pinned Xavier, and the Judgment Day are the new tag team champions. Again, what's your thoughts on that?
Can't we have some other tag team come to Raw and take over?
Yeah. The pop the Judgment Day got though. Do you think it's because no one really can get on with the New Day? They're not really connecting as heels as what the WWE thought, and that's probably why they have dropped the titles.
I think I was talking about the New Day.
Yeah,
I like the New Day as heels.
I for the past couple of years,
It's better than them dancing in, throwing pancakes everywhere and boxes of bootios.
I would so much prefer
Like Xavier with his great big trumpet.
that.
Yeah, in it.
Yeah, no, I feel like they wanted to be taken more seriously, hence the heel turn. I just don't think the heel turn has worked out.
Like, I don't see why they want to be seen more seriously. How many times have they won the tag team titles? About 11 times.
Yeah.
Like they're probably up there with. Oh my god, it's 1-0.
No, it was just wide. Yeah, I thought it went in as well. It went wide.
No, it went in. It's 1-0 Finland.
Oh, Finland. Okay, you're ahead of me then. Well, Iceland just had a. No, okay.
I don't even know where I'm going with this now.
No, no,
I looked up and it was like 1-0 and I was like,
no, because I thought you was on about the header they just had from a corner, and I thought it went in, but it went around the goal. But you might be a bit in front of me.
yeah, 70-27.
Yeah, I'm. You're like a minute in front of me.
I'll keep my mouth shut next time.
No, to be fair, I don't really mind. I'm just putting it on just for background noises while we do the podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, where was I before that goal?
I feel like the reason why. Oh, good goal, by the way. I feel like the New Day got a pop because I don't think their fans can connect to the heel New Day.
I mean, I think they've done everything they could as a face. You know, especially at the Royal Rumble when Kofi goes over and they save him with the pancakes and they put the pancakes on the floor so he can put his foot on the floor and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And they sort of like catch him or he jumps over onto the desk and uses the chair to jump back and stuff like that.
PJ.
I
Holy
think
shit, her scream works. It's a miracle.
I think it's,
Anything to you too, PJ.
I think it's about time that the New Day did like come more serious.
No, I 100% agree. I just don't think the heel turn has what big kind of like John Cena. I don't think the heel turn worked just as much as they thought it would.
Yeah. No, I agree. Every time you say John Cena, it just goes over my head. Because I'm so sick of seeing his face.
PJ asked, Jazzle, have you got your state pension yet?
Not yet. I'm getting there.
Yeah, I just don't think the heel turn has connected as much as they thought it would be. Like it was. I wouldn't even say it was okay, but you know,
Yeah, because it all started when they turned on Big E, didn't it?
yeah, they turned on Biggie. That's kind of how they turned heel, and I just don't think it's worked. To be honest, I think it's.
I'm sort of half. I sort of like it, but I know it's not enjoyable for everyone.
Yeah. Okay, speaking of the tag titles, we're sticking with that. the Raw, well, I say Raw, the women's tag team titles. Now Roxanne is now taking Liv's place,
which we sort of knew that was going to happen.
which, but I see some things online. Do you think WWE are screwing Liv over with this move?
I mean, if she was, mm, yes and no,
Okay.
because obviously she's injured, so they need to find someone else to, it's either, she relinquishes the titles or they find another partner, which they have in Roxanne. And I think Liv really needs to, sort of move away from the Judgment Day a little bit
Yeah.
because I feel the Judgment Day is getting a bit boring now. They're starting to repeat themselves. You
Yeah.
can see the same thing that happened to Rhea happening to Liv.
Yeah. 100. So PJ says it's fine with the teams confirmed already. There is no way Roxanne and Raquel retain. Again, I haven't seen any spoilers of Smack. I've seen one spoiler. I don't know who is going to win that match to go on to Evolution. I think I know who is from what I have seen, but yeah, I'm not spoiling anything. But there's just no way. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. It's as Jazzle just said. It's the same thing as what the Judgment Day did with Rhea and Damien. What they're going to do with Liv. Liv's going to come back. No tag titles. Maybe the winner pins Roxanne, so they can claim her. And Liv's kind of like, well, if you didn't bring Roxanne in and she lost, then we'll still be like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't. Going back to my question, I don't think they're screwing over Liv with. So I've seen the reason why I mention this because I see multiple videos and things on social media. Oh, the WWE is screwing Liv over. Liv's away for months.
I was gonna say, well, how is WWE screwing Liv over if she's injured?
Yeah. No. Again, if it was a couple of weeks, I would say yes, but Liv's out for at least half a year.
Yeah.
So, and the women's tag titles are already cursed. If if Raquel just held the titles for half a year just by herself, then they're
Thanks for the likes, Freeman.
they're just gonna shit on it even more. Yeah, apparently she's gonna be out for 6 months. She's had
Yeah, I think she won't be back now until the Royal Rumble at
yeah.
the very earliest.
Yeah, and again, I feel like I don't know. And there's a little Easter egg.
Yeah. Thanks for the gift, Freeman.
There's a little Easter egg. We done this into Freeman. Thank you for the roses, buddy. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for the 10 roses. Hang on, let me go back to PJ's comment. We done this in 2024. She was a runner-up. I want to see her win next year. Yeah. Liv's gonna come back as a baby face. Maybe by the time she comes back, Finn's already turned on Dom. You know, Roxanne, Finn, JD, in their one little group, and Raquel and Dom are just kind of lost, walking around without Liv. And yeah, I feel like Liv's gonna come back as a baby face.
Do you know? I can see that happening. To be honest, I can see it happening sooner than later.
Yeah.
That Dom will turn, not Dom, sorry, Finn will turn on Dom, and they'll have their match at SummerSlam.
Now Freeman says, with everybody saying no. Liv's definitely coming back to nothing, says PJ. Yeah, for sure. Same as Rion. Like, we've seen it. But yeah, it's kind of the same thing. Liv's gonna come back as the baby face, and it's just gonna be her and Dom probably just doing their thing. Nothing.
Yeah.
Um. So moving on, if you would like. Gunther comes out, has some strong word for Goldberg. Hang on, we got a comment here. Rhea did the exact same thing until Dom turned on Liv at SummerSlam. Like he did to Rhea. I don't think Dom will turn on Liv though.
See, we never thought he was going to turn up.
No,
Turn
no,
on Rhea.
I'm not just saying this. I did. I was calling it for months. Dom is, and you can even go down to my reactions to Dom doing it, and I'm like, I called it. I knew it. And the same with Finn and Damien. When Finn got involved and turned on Damien, I was, I knew it. I knew it. But I don't think Dom is going to turn on Liv. And I think that's why. No, because that's why I think Finn is going to turn on Dom, because Dom's going to stay strong, and he's like, no, I'm loyal to Liv, and he's going to pass all of the advices Roxanne gives to Dom, like the chicken nuggets and things like that, and Dom's not going to be interested, and then in the end, Finn's like, well, if you're not going to do it, then what if Raquel, Dom, and Damien and Rhea form a faction? Well, if you believe the rumors, you will probably get Liv and Rhea versus Raquel and Roxanne.
Why?
That is a rumored match that I have seen.
Are you still there? Cohen, you're a traitor. I see you in Charlie's live.
To be fair, our community just bounces to and from.
No, it really does.
I can't keep up. 1 minute they're in my chat talking, and then you're like, oh, let this person's join. I'm like, what? I was here like 2 seconds ago. But yeah. Gunther came out, had some very strong words for Goldberg. One second. Raquel and Liv are the muscles, Dom's the bait, Damien's the powerhouse, and Liv's just Liv. Yeah, but then it's just another form Judgment Day. I feel like once Finn turns on Dom, that's just it.
Yeah, JD's going to be the bait when Dom goes.
Yeah.
It's just going to be like another boring faction.
Yeah.
Like it is now.
Yeah.
I prefer to live in danger.
Because once they got Edge, once they got Edge out of the picture, and again, like, once they got Edge out of the picture, and they just started being themselves, this nuisance group that are the misfits of WWE, this causing trouble. I love them. I love the Judgment Day. Seeing what they are now, it's just like, why ruin it? Why ruin something everybody loved?
This is WWE though. They sort of make you love something, they take it away.
Yeah. But over Finn's jealousy because he lost the title 7 years ago and he's not over it, and his best mates won the World Heavyweight Championship that Finn never got back, and blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
Hey PJ, thank you for the honey. Yeah, so I can't remember what was really said. I'm not really asked, if I'm honest. Gunther had some strong words for Goldberg heading onto their match at Saturday Night Main Event. Um, and I can't remember. He was kind of teasing Goldberg to come down, but then we got the Money in the Bank holder, Seth Rollins. And can we just have a special shout out to Seth Rollins' briefcase because it is so beautiful.
Yeah, I'm pre-ordering it like next week.
Nobody cares about Gunther or the iceberg that sunk the Titanic.
Well, I have heard a rumor about Goldberg, and I don't know whether to believe it or not.
Go on.
So, the reason WWE has been going downhill is I think what's been happening is Vince McMahon has been sort of behind the scenes with Triple H. Like, bringing Goldberg back is such a Vince thing to do.
Yes.
So
No,
I wonder if Triple H is like sabotaging WWE for TKO to go right. Viewings are low. We're struggling to sell tickets. We're gonna sell, and here comes Vince McMahon being a hero to save WWE. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what I've seen.
PJ says, I can tell you right now, Vince has no power. He has no legal rights to the company.
No, he doesn't, but Triple H does. And who's married to Vince McMahon's daughter?
Yeah,
Triple H.
I don't know. Again, I have seen rumors about um I have seen rumors about Vince McMahon returning, kind of not in control, but again, he kind of has an input.
I,
I've
I
always,
don't I don't understand the sale to TKO. Like, if he really wanted to get rid of WWE, why couldn't he just sell it to like Stephanie, Triple H, Shane, and have them three be creative and
yeah.
have full control of it?
The Undertaker is meant to be creative as well, which I'm kind of excited about.
I want to see what he does. To be honest,
Yeah. PJ says after he was fired, his money, fame, superstars were all stripped and given to Triple H. If Vince comes back, then I think he would fire half the superstars. Naomi gonna leave again, etc. See, I don't think he will have that much power if he does return.
knowing Vince, he probably would. But I think if he does come back, just let Triple H and Undertaker just run the shows.
If Vince come back, I think it would be because to get WWE or Tico out of that £3 billion debt, and he'd be like, in return, I want some sort of creative control.
You want to show him off? But hang on, let me just take this off then.
Nikki, Naomi, Sasha, Alexa all disappeared on show 23, which was
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, I thought before I take my
I mean, now I have to edit. No, I'm joking.
His Mason showed off, so I'll show you.
Nikki, Brie, Naomi, Sasha, Alexa all disappeared into five. Yeah.
That is getting along the house.
When PJ asked when's baby number 3.
Are you bullying mummy? You are.
Yeah, so moving on, we got some words between Seth and Gunther, and then CM Punk came down, went after Seth because Seth kind of cost Punk the championship. Again, you could argue that if Seth didn't come in, Punk would be champion right now. Blah blah blah. Oh, is that the road we're gonna go down? Seth and Punk costing each other.
I can see it. I really, really can see it. Like that time where Seth will cash in, CM Punk's going to be in the same building waiting, and as soon as that bell rings, CM Punk's going to come down and attack Seth Rollins.
But we had it last year. CM Punk costing Damien, not Damien.
No,
Drew
Drew.
McIntyre.
No, but I can see it. If you
No, the
want to,
sad thing is, I can see it too.
but the thing is, I think this is what's going to lead up to War Games. Punk and Seth.
I mean, they've been leading up to War Games for months with this whole.
Yes and no. But I think what will happen between Punk and Seth when Punk will get involved, it'll cost Seth, and I think all that will lead up to War Games.
Yeah, for sure. They're definitely leading up for War Games. And the first team was announced. Yeah, I think I know who it is. It was NXT. Oh, fair enough. I don't really watch NXT. I'll find out on Friday. Yeah, and also, I don't know what happened, but in my eyes, Punk just randomly pushed Gunther.
No, he did, and I found that strange.
Yeah, you can say you don't mind knowing the NXT teams for Evolution, do you? It's not a spoiler. It just happened last night. No,
Oh yeah, go for it.
Yeah, go for it. Oh, it's Saruka. Yeah, I know who you're on about.
I don't.
How do you pronounce it? Saruka? Why am I saying it like that? Saruka. Do you know Saruka?
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Who
her and who's the other? Some Zaria? Is that how you pronounce it? Big Australian woman.
Yeah, I think I know who you're on about.
Came from Riot City Wrestling, like real. Yeah. So I don't want to talk about it, but we have to, Jazzle. After the fight breaks down, Seth runs away through the audience. He runs up the stairs. He's giving it the big and gloating cocky like Seth does. Someone's behind him just munching popcorn, waiting for him.
And who attacks Seth? When LA Knight wins the Royal Rumble next year, this is going to be my face.
The sad thing is, I've been saying it for like 2 years now that in a matter of years, LA Knight is going to win the Rumble. Do I think he deserves it? Yeah.
Oh, you think he deserves it now?
I'm not his biggest fan, but credit is where credit is due. I'm always honest. I'm always upfront. I just don't like him.
You said on Monday you didn't deserve it, and now it's Wednesday. Now you're saying he deserves it.
No, I never said he didn't deserve it. I just don't want him there.
I might have to play back, some of our lives.
Play it back. I never said he doesn't deserve it. I just said that I just don't want him there. He's boring. His matches are boring. His promos are boring. He's boring.
I don't think we can no longer be. I don't think we can continue being friends now.
In my eyes, the geezer's just boring. But I see the hard work, the work ethic is there.
Okay, people, thanks for coming. Podcast over.
This is the title: Jazzle and Charlie break up over LA Knight in brackets.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just can't. At least I get to be the only mod now. PJ. Yeah, so they had a little brawl outside in the fans area bit, and that leads to a match to Saturday Night Main Event, which is interesting because Saturday Night Main Event is a week and a bit away.
Yeah, I think it's not this Saturday, it's next Saturday.
Yeah. There's only 2 matches confirmed. Should we be worried?
No, it's only Saturday main events. Nothing big's gonna happen on that.
Yeah. So the match is confirmed is obviously Gunther versus Goldberg, and now LA Knight versus Seth Rollins. The match will be. I don't know. I say the match will be good, probably because Seth's carrying LA Knight. Let's be honest. But I don't think it will be a bad watch.
I think it'll be LA Knight carrying Seth by the sounds of things.
No. Right. So after that, we had a little bit of a beefing between Lyra Valkyrie and Bailey. Adam Pearce has had enough, and Adam Pearce had enough, and he made a number 1 contender match for Becky's IC title. Was the end botched? I hate using that word, but was the ending to Lyra and Becky botched?
I don't think it was, you know.
I feel like it's the perfect way to set up that triple threat match at Evolution.
So do I.
But they could have made it so much better. You could have had Becky come in and attack Lyra, because last week Lyra attacked Bailey in the middle of her match, and then, you know...
I think that's what they should have done. They should have got Becky involved and just made it a triple threat.
Yeah. Instead of this yo-yoing... But, yeah. It was a decent match. I did enjoy watching it. The ending, though, it just kind of ruined it, because you're like, yeah, alright. At first, was it botched, and then you kind of understand what's happening. Okay, they are doing a triple threat match, and this is how they're going to do it. It's just so messy.
No, it is.
Again, there's so many other ways you could have done that. A double count out, a no contest, like, again, Becky running down and getting involved. There's so many other better ways they could have done that.
No, they could have.
But yeah, for people who didn't see it, Bailey and Lyra pinned each other at the same time somehow. The ref counted, they announced it as a draw, and then Bailey and Lyra scrap on the outside. And then that's how that match ends. And yeah, I feel like...
I need to watch that match again, because I don't get how you can pin each other at the same time.
I have it here. So what happened is... hang on, let me go back. So Bailey... Okay, so Bailey goes up for the roll up from behind.
Yeah.
But then Lyra kind of sort of rolled over and kind of arched her back, kind of like a Northern Light suplex, you know. But Lyra was too far back, so her shoulders was on the mat as well, so it kind of counted as a double pin.
Yeah.
So in the end that counted as a double pin. And then that was the end of that, again leading to a triple threat match at Evolution.
I think the triple threat will cook, but as you said, there was a better way to end that match on Monday.
It's going to be one of those things where the lead up to the match was woeful, but the match itself is going to be good.
Yeah.
Kind of like the Rhea, Io, and Bianca Belair match at SummerSlam. The build up was not the best. But
I enjoyed that build up. You know, when you've got like two people at it and not even acknowledging the other person.
Yeah.
Or like underestimating that other person. Yeah. And obviously Io won at WrestleMania. I kind of liked that.
No, It was good, but it wasn't. Judging who was in that build up, Rhea, Io, and Bianca Belair, they're so much better than that.
No, they are. No, they really are.
And
But
again, we all
me
knew.
being me, I did enjoy that. You know, when Rhea slaps in the face or like pushes her out the way,
Yeah, I
and
think it
then I
got.
think the week after Bianca done it.
Yeah, I think it got better as it went on.
Yeah,
But yeah, um, yeah. We had. I think we had like a half-hour main event. We had Sami Zayn and Penta versus the Bronnies, the two Bronze.
yeah.
Um, what did you think of that match?
It was all right. It didn't set the world on fire.
It didn't, and Ron, we I was distracted that match. Yeah, I bet you were, PJ. Um, we kind of knew what was going to happen though, because before that, Karrion Cross attacked Sammy with a metal pole or something like that,
Yeah,
wasn't it? And injured his ribs. And as soon as we saw Sammy with like the tape around his ribs, we both kind of went to each other. Braun Breaker, yeah.
yeah. Braun and Braun are gonna win that.
Yeah, and that's exactly what happened. There was kind of a moment where I thought, alright, Sami Zayn and Penta are going to win. But then Braun Breaker hits the spear onto Sami Zayn's injured ribs and pins Sami Zayn. And then, yeah, after that, it all kind of broke down again. Penta got speared by Braun Breaker. And you was calling for it, Jazzle. And I was like, no, he's not gonna come. He's not gonna come. He's not. Yeah, Braun Breaker speared Penta, and then as Bronson Reed was about to tsunami Sami Zayn, we hear, oh, so, and everyone was eating, and yeah. Jay Uso comes down and he attacks Braun Breaker with a chair, I think it was, and then he
Yeah,
takes
yeah.
out Bronson Reed as well. Blah blah blah. And
So, yeah, and a plan B.
yeah, what do you think is Paul Heyman's plan B?
Another rumor. I heard someone talking about it on TikTok, thinking, you got Bron Breaker, B, Bronson Reed, B, and somebody saying, oh, the three Bs, Bron, Bronson, and Brock. Could Brock Lesnar be the plan B?
Oh no,
I really don't think it's
I
going to
don't
be
think
Brock
Rock will
Lesnar.
be in a faction.
Karrion Cross, maybe?
See, I, I don't see it. But he doesn't fit into the storyline and where it's going, and it's kind of if he is, how would he fit into that? I mean, all right, you could argue he kind of going after Sami Zayn, which therefore he kind of fits because Sami Zayn's kind of in the rivalry with the two Bronnies, and there is that kind of link to it. I don't personally see it, but I would love it just for the fact that Karrion Cross deserves that push and that main storyline.
I'm sort of going to go down the roads of what we were talking earlier. War games.
War games, yeah.
You're going to have Cody, Jay, Sammy, CM Punk,
So how many is in War Games? 5?
5, I think.
Sammy, Penta, LA Knight,
CM Punk.
J CM Punk. And it's still black and he's tutu.
Oh God.
And then, alright, who's the five? Who's the five? So you got Seth, the
Seth,
two
Bron,
Brons,
Karrion Cross.
Daniel. Who's the fifth?
Oh, who's going to be the fifth? Could it?
Cena?
I would.
PJ says him.
Cena. It could be Cena. I would put Cena in it. So that could be War Games already sorted out.
Yeah. Randy, there's a. I know he doesn't really fit into it just yet, but if they're putting Cody in there,
I mean,
how
could even Cody go on to Seth's team? You know, turn heel.
that's the thing, and I've said this before. With the way the storylines are going now, there's so many twists and turns each storyline has, and at the minute, this is why WWE is at its best. Even though the shows of late haven't been the greatest, I feel like the potential storylines and twists and turns, because we're sitting here and we're like, oh, Cody Rhodes is turning heel. But then after the match, we're like, wait a minute. The way Randy's looking at Cody, is Randy turning heel?
Yeah.
So there's so many twists and turns, so many routes these storylines can go down. So, yeah, anything's possible, really.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the end of Raw. I've mentioned this before. Evolution. Would you like to hear a rumored comeback?
Go on. Who is it?
Vicky Guerrero.
Do you know what? I think Freeman was talking about it yesterday, wasn't he?
Yeah, we kind of mentioned it yesterday.
I would love that. As much
Yes,
as much as she's so irritating, it's entertaining at the same time.
plot twist. Randy and Alexa turn heel at the same time and they have a rematch.
I know who I'd love to return, but I don't think that'll happen now, and that's Teddy Long.
Holla holla.
Yeah. Holla, holla. I love Teddy Long.
One with the Undertaker.
Yeah. You have a match with the Undertaker.
And also, what was interesting, someone else on Instagram teased a return 2 weeks away from Evolution.
Is it Soraya?
No.
Who is it?
A name everybody's looking forward to see. AJ Lee.
Ooh.
She had her wrestling boots on. She took a picture and she said, "Hello, old friends, I've missed you," or something like that.
Ooh.
AJ Lee is also being brought up a lot. Yeah. That was from 2023. Why is it resurfaced then?
I need to go on Instagram and find that photo.
But yeah.
There's a picture of AJ Lee in her boots, but someone said on Charlie's side it was from 2023.
Because people are trying to make it seem like AJ's returning when she's not.
I mean, it makes sense for her to come back at the women's evolution, but then again, it sort of makes sense for her to wait and come back at the Royal Rumble.
Again, it does seem like an old photo. And when I did see it, I was like, I swear I have seen that before. But Again,
Have they just posted the photo in your live?
I can't see it.
I thought probably somebody would have posted it.
No, it's not out of the it's not out of the question, but I don't think she would. Pretty sure her legs have tattoos now. Yeah, I mean it. I don't, if it's an old picture or not, rumors in circulation. And as I said before, WWE need a massive talking point for Evolution.
To be honest, there's been rumours circulating for the last 6 or 7 months, really.
Probably since CM Punk came back. Let's be honest.
Yeah, I was sort of expecting her back to come back at the Royal Rumble, and I weren't that upset that she didn't show.
Yeah.
Like, it was going to be one of them 50-50 things. She was either going to turn up or she
Yeah.
wasn't.
I love it though. People are like, it's number 30. It's gonna be Becky or AJ. It's gonna be Becky or AJ, and it's turned out to be Nikki Bella.
No, no.
A lot of wrestlers do want to wrestle AJ, and she's not even that old either. Yeah, no. The
I
thing
think
is,
she's like 38 or something like that. She's not even 40 yet.
yeah, yeah, no, it's again with Soraya. She's come out and said like she's not even spoke to the WWE. Yeah, but I don't know whether she was 36, 38 and stuff and wrestle. Yeah, no, I forgot what I was saying now. I'm trying to think of what I was going to say.
Sorry, I think my son's trying to. Ta! Mason! Ta! Ta! Yeah, you give that to Daddy. You're not having it. He's got, them bottles that I drink. He's got like one of these, and he's sort of like spraying it all over the settee.
Seeing as 50 and can still wrestle. Yeah, again, like AJ Lee is. Imagine the matches: AJ Lee versus Rhea, AJ Lee versus
Tiffany.
Julia, Tiffany, Stephanie Valkyrie, Lyra, Becky. Like, if AJ Lee comes back, oh my god.
But then again, I'm thinking the same with Paige. Rhea Paige, Rhea Tiffany. Rhea Tiffany? Sorry, Paige Tiffany.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was going to say. In terms of Soraya or Paige, she's come out and said that she hasn't even had a conversation with WWE.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me, to be honest.
She says she would love to come back, but at the minute it's a no. She's not even had a conversation with WWE. Is she saying that to kind of brush away so it's a more of a surprise? Like, hang on a minute, you said you weren't even speaking to them, now you're here. But yeah, at the minute she said it's a no. She's not even had a conversation with the WWE about returning.
But was she told to say that, though?
And that's what I'm saying. Like, is she saying that so we're going to, oh, okay, fair enough, yeah, you're not coming back. The same thing Alexa Bliss did, apparently. What? Yeah, no one expected Bliss to come back. When people say, "Oh, I knew Bliss was coming back," you're chatting shit because.
No, I was just surprised as everybody else when she came back.
Yeah. Like, PJ takes the mick out of me all the time about my reaction because no one expected it.
No, exactly. And PJ's just a TWAT.
She said she wasn't planning on returning, and nobody, not even the wrestlers, knew she was there. Yeah. See, PJ's off again. Alexa, it's Alexa. Mate. Yeah, no one knew Alexa was coming back.
I think Evolution could be interesting.
Evolution should cook. I mean, what we got? Rio versus Io at the main event. We've got a fatal four-way for the women's tag titles. We've got a battle royal. The winner faces the champion at Clash in Paris.
Yeah, that would be interesting.
Give it to Stephanie Valkyrie.
Yeah, I'm up for that.
Charlotte was even surprised. Yeah, exactly. Nobody knew.
When Charlotte's music hits,
Uh,
it was. I felt like scratching my eyes out.
what if we get Tiffany first, Trish? Um, it depends on how the battle royal goes.
If Trish enters herself in the Battle Royal.
Yeah, it is.
Imagine. Imagine like Lita, Trish, and Mickey James all go into the Battle
Bella.
Royal.
Last time they had a match was last year, I think, and Trish did say she wants to be a champion again. I'm sorry, but keep Trish away from the world title scene. As much as I love Trish, no. Like, the thing
I
is,
don't think we really need another part-time champion.
it's not that. As much as I understand the nostalgia of Goldberg coming back, The Rock coming back, Trish coming, it's like, let it go. Like,
No, they really do need to let go.
not in a rude way. It's just like, let the people who deserve it have their moments.
Yeah, I'm all for it, like having like legends having a legends contract and stuff like that, as long as it doesn't include the titles.
I don't know if it happens, but it's a dream. No, the thing is, it wouldn't be a bad match. Just the thing, I'm not shitting on Trish or anything like that. I'm just saying these legends kind of need to stop coming back and letting a new.
I think the only way, like Trish has that, title match, if she loses it.
Yeah. No, but she's had well, no, it was Lita, my bad. She's like, Lita come back and face Becky. Like, I get the nostalgia, and I guess it is a dream match for like the new faces. But at the same time, sometimes it's difficult to watch because the legends just don't have it anymore.
No, they don't.
Or both versus The Undertaker, prime
Oh
example.
God. I think
Mickey,
that's been like the worst match in WWE history.
but Mickey still has it. She still wrestles. Do you know what I mean? She
Yeah.
wrestles in is it TNA, or she was wrestling in TNA, or she's not long retired, maybe a year or two. So I think she retired like 2 years ago. So she's still, in that case, she's still fresh.
Yeah.
And stuff on LFG. Yeah, but again, she retired 2 years ago. She's still fresh. It won't take her long to get back into ring shape. I'd take Michelle and someone else are trapped in NFG. Ain't it Bubba Ray? I'm just trying to do something. Yeah. I don't even know. Yeah, so Joe, what was your rating of Raw this week?
6.5.
What did you get?
I think some things could have been better.
Yeah. To be fair, I don't think that main event needed to be half hour.
It really didn't. They could have ended that in like 10 minutes.
PJ says 7.5 out of 10 only because Braun won.
do,
No, but the thing is, I know you
do,
mean
do you know what? Yeah, I'll change it to about a 7.5 just because LA Knights attacked Seth.
no, but the thing is though, I mean, Braun winning does up the ratings for me because I was sitting here thinking, well, Sami Zayn and Penta are definitely winning.
I would like to see, like, you know what happened with Evolution and Triple H and Batista?
Yeah,
I'd like to see something similar with, Bron Breakker and Seth Rollins.
yeah. But
I think that'll be good.
yeah, definitely. I am excited to see where this faction goes, who else joins it, if anyone does join it. And again, if they are leading to war games, then two other people do have to join it. So there is that excitement of okay, two other people need to join it. Who are they?
Yeah, I feel John Cena's going to be one of them.
Yeah.
And Karrion Cross being the other to make it 5.
Yeah, the thing is, I don't see it, but I kind of do. Like, all right, the only reason why I do see it is because obviously he's kind of feuding with
Sammy.
Zayn at the minute, and they could go down that route. But
I
again, the
think
only
they
reason
will.
why I want to see it is because I think Karrion Cross deserves that main storyline where he can showcase how good he actually is.
See, the thing is, like, I think Karrion Cross has the potential to be, like, I wouldn't say the face of the company, but close.
Yeah,
If they put him in the right storylines and give him the right character, which I don't feel they have over the years.
yeah,
Like back in like that 2015, 2016, I felt the same with Roman. Like the
yeah.
big dog, and his promos weren't as good. He went he went away, came back, he went away again, and came back as the tribal chief with Paul Heyman. That was brilliant.
PJ says if you believe the rumors, Charlotte and Alexa will be a tag, will apparently be a team soon. I don't want to mention that because I've seen something on SmackDown. So
Oh God.
yeah. Um, but yeah, here's the thing, right? What I find with the WWE universe is that they ask, and this is what I'm kind of worried about Karrion Cross. They ask the WWE to push this person to the moon. Example: Roman Reigns after Seth betrayed him in the Shield. They was like, okay, push Roman Reigns. He has the potential. Push Roman Reigns. Um, kind of the same as Bianca Belair. Push Bianca Belair,
Yeah.
she deserves. But then when they get and Rhea Ripley, Becky, push all of these people to the moon, they deserve it, blah blah blah. And once they do, they hate them and boo them.
Yeah. No, I
Becky
see that.
Hogan, Rhea Hogan, this person doesn't belong to be there. Like,
No, I do see it.
so it's kind of like, make up your mind. The only thing I've seen for SmackDown is the Tiffany segment. That's legit it. I've seen one thing, and it was a women's tag match. Bianca Belair has no potential. She's horrible as a person and as a wrestler. I just find Bianca Belair boring. She can't wrestle.
Oh, ouch.
Oh, be careful. You should wrap your knee on that.
That's right, I've got Mason behind me. Uh-oh.
All she does is skip down the ramp and say, "Nuh-uh, I'm the best girl." No, you ain't.
To be honest, I like Bianca. I know a lot of people don't. That's the problem.
I feel like she needs a character change.
No, I think she really does.
I've seen RVD wrestle better than her. She needs a character change. If that's a heel turn, again, we've said this before. Have Bianca Belair help Naomi.
I am.
Careful. Oh,
It's alright, I had it. Gotcha now.
thought it was going to fall.
No. Oh, your back's sweating.
But yeah, no, I do agree with you. Bianca Belair needs to help Naomi cash in against Jade.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's one more good.
Yeah. To be honest, have you got anything else more to say or to add? No.
I don't think so at the moment. I'm just hoping I don't see any spoilers.
Yeah, I'm trying to avoid, like, I'm staying off X for sure, which ain't hard for me. I don't really use X anyway.
Like I saw the Triple H Vince McMahon thing earlier today, and I thought I'll mention it and see what people think. Do I
Yeah.
think through? I'm 50-50 really.
Yeah, no.
The only thing that would convince me would be like the Goldberg coming back, because that's such a Vince thing to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, AJ, I'm on my horse. You've got a horse?
Yeah. Yeah. Alexa Bliss is the best female wrestler of all time. Bliss is the boat. Yeah, no, in terms of Vince, no, I don't see it, but with TKO being in there, I can see Vince McMahon being like, do you know what, I will get you out of this £3 billion debt if you let me back in.
Yeah, no, I could probably see
Vince
that.
ain't gonna do nothing for nothing.
But I just don't see why Stephanie, Triple H, and Shane can't go in together and do that. Which I think
Natalia
that
ain't the boat, but Natalia ain't the boat just where she has 6 Guinness World Records. And AJ just puts a picture of me holding a jug of alcohol. No, yeah. Because Vince ain't gonna do nothing for no one for free, do you know what I mean?
No, he's not.
So the only way I see Vince coming back again is he's like, right, I'll write you a £3 billion check to get you out, but you know, to save his company, to be honest.
Yeah, like, as I said,
back, there's a picture of my mum's dog looking grumpy.
as I said, I think if Triple H, Shane, and Stephanie do it with the three of them, you know, maybe Shane controls one SmackDown or Raw, Triple H controls the other one. I think it could cook.
Yeah, I feel like maybe Shane controls SmackDown, Triple H controls Raw, and then they both control PLEs.
Yeah,
That's how I would see it.
definitely, and I think that would be so good because then Shane can do what he wants without rowing with Vince.
And do you know The Last of Us?
I've heard of it. Yeah,
Yeah, I have a picture of Ellie like making like a face. And it's
yeah.
like Charlie because Stephanie hasn't given her the devil's kiss yet. Yeah, or maybe have Shane and The Undertaker control one brand, Triple H and Stephanie control the other brand.
Yeah,
They join up every PLE. I feel like that would save WWE.
I think it really would because I know Shane is creative, Triple H is creative.
But then the question is, would their egos get in the way?
I don't think it would, to be honest. If they're both controlling both brands, I think it would. But with one controlling one show, one controlling the other, it wouldn't so much.
It's me holding a jug of alcohol. It's Charlie when Cena retires with the bell. Shocked face, Charlie because Alexa literally turned out the Royal Rumble. Alexa, it's Alexa. Again, I feel like maybe Vince and Triple H one's Raw, Shane and The Undertaker on SmackDown. I don't know. I feel like egos. If that happens, though, I feel like egos will get in the way.
The only ego that's been getting in the way has always been Vince's. It's always been his way, or leave.
Yeah,
But
my way or the highway.
I feel with Shane and Triple H controlling either brand, they'd listen and maybe compromise on a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I would look for once we get the kind of confirmation that The Undertaker is in creative. I'll be so excited.
Yeah, I think he'll do well.
All right, Chad, have you got any more questions or opinions or anything?
They're all on yours. I've got nobody on mine.
I have 6 people watching, but then it's only AJ and PJ in the chat, and they're all just taking a mick at me, to be honest. Yeah, The Undertaker is the best. Yeah, he really is.
Yeah.
When you subscribe to my page, you can add like pictures. So I've got like pictures of like me doing crap, to be honest. So Asian putting all those pictures in the chat. Alright then, Jessel, do you have anything else to add?
No, I think we've covered everything, haven't we?
Yeah.
So what we'll do is SmackDown's at 1 o'clock, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
So I'll probably see you about quarter to 1 in the morning on Friday.
Yeah, normal time.
I don't know what they're doing next door. Banging and bashing.
Good, I can scroll on Amazon again now. Enjoy, PJ, enjoy. Alright then, it's been fun. Again, I'll probably be live, probably doing a Women's Euros Day.
Okie dokie.
tomorrow.
probably be live at some point, probably on my gaming.
Yeah. Alright, chat, don't forget to give Jazzle a follow if you haven't already. This will be going up on YouTube as well, so make sure you follow YouTube channel Mates Talk Wrestling, and also our TikTok Mates Called Wrestling as well. PJ says no thanks.
He's already following me. What is he on about?
Yeah, much love, PJ, much love. Yeah, alright. I guess for the Mates Talk Wrestling podcast, we'll be back on Sunday. I think it's Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday. I'd say 6 o'clock.
Yeah, Sunday 6 o'clock. So make sure you follow for that as well.
Should find out. Well, I can't go out. Oh yeah, leave it.
He's probably just trying to hammer it down to make it more,
Yeah, probably.
so it's not so awkward to,
Yeah.
Alright then, I guess we'll see you soon.
Yeah, see you later, guys.
Bye. We take showers and touch grass. PJ, be quiet. See you later.